Alright, 1990,
Oh, yeah.
what?
1995
1995 senior trip we watched, National Lampoon's. And also, welcome to our first, I mean, I did reviews with him before with Zach, but this is just, I don't know what I'd call it. The Sparky...
Spark and Salmon reviews.
Slam
and Spark reviews.
Slam and Spark reviews, there you go. Slam and Spark, that's too many words though. Slam and Spark reviews. Just put Slam and Sparky or whatever. There you go. Welcome to first Slam and Sparky. And I'm going to put a playlist with us together because I know I have it in my video scooter a little bit.
I should make a logo.
Well, I can. I don't know. It's with S and S. I don't know. But National Lampoon's 1995. Bastion cameo. 1995 National Lampoon's senior trip, and I remember I watched this first film when I was young, probably like 13. It was at Family Video. It was on VHS. It has. I just watched it for the hell because that was during my nudie phase. Well, this movie right here, maybe rated R, it has cuss words. There's no.
I wasn't bothered by it.
I didn't care about it. I'm just saying, like, that's all I cared about was seeing titties and shit.
I just thought it was entertaining.
Oh, this was very. Oh yeah, this right here is probably one of the best like comedies. I can watch this over and over and over. I mean, it's Fairmont High School too, by the way. They use that. Right. Well, it's not Fairmont, it's not Fairmont, Indiana.
Different state.
It's just different. It's just the name. It's cool. But that I wish I could go to that high school. But man, this one happened. They want to have films like this these days. My lord.
No.
I mean, this was like. They must have a bunch of teachers. They had an old tape teacher die for a heart attack, and then you have the principal's such a
dick towards.
You always say like, man, he's enjoying. What's his problem?
It's like, what's he's like always angry.
He's always
getting after the students, and I'm just sitting there going like this. And I'm just sitting here going like, this guy needs to smoke some fucking weed.
I know
it's sad, and then like. And they go on this auditorium.
Yeah, the first.
They have a.
Well, you see, here's the things. I don't know the damn names, but you got D'Agostino and Reggie. Okay, yeah, D'Agostino is Jeremy Renner's character. Then Reggie, I don't know all the names and stuff. So, but Reggie and D'Agostino. You shut up! Oh, my son. Just to be in here, but it has D'Agostino and Reggie's the main people. They're the stoners and stuff, and they're like the. But my lord, it's like I like this school because they're the stoners, and they're the popular people.
Yeah, and then
they're the preppy. So then you got your prep. Well, and it's funny too. This shits on preppy bitches because that fucking teacher's pet dumbass is on there.
The school president.
Yeah, this. I don't care. I'm glad they fucking shitted on fucking preppies, but there's a lot of funny shit here. I mean, I don't want to spoil shit much.
Party in a school auditorium shit.
I mean, the assembly had to have, and those assemblies, those also remind me of assemblies back when I was in school.
They were
But we had screens. We had the big 3 screens.
We had like screens, and they played like some random ass movie.
Linkin Park, Bon Jovi, It's My Life. That's when I first heard Youth of the Nation.
Right.
But I mean, this was before that. This was like 6 years before that. I mean, but it just, they had this fucking High on Life lip-syncing touring band. And then you see the nerd, you see Virus, he's the nerd, perverted one. And they take the lip-syncing out, and then they put some, like, punk or some metal. And everybody's rocking out. And you have that fat guy, Malowski, whatever, he's a big fat.
And then, like, you see him sleeping, and then when you hear the metal music goes on, he goes like,
he looks at this, but there's that scene. You got the computer scene. I mean, the typing class, which reminds me of class in Miss Flowers' class. I mean, but no. Well, actually, those classes this class reminds me of middle school typing class. I hated that class. I had Mr. Cravens. I don't like him in it. Like, he'd make those shapes and date space and all that shit. I was like, man, that's stupid.
I didn't see the point in that.
I'm like, what was that? And I got F's in that class. I didn't care.
I'd rather like use those typing games.
And then you have then they have parties at the principal's house. I mean, every scene, every like area is hilarious. Like, it's just non-stop layers. Like, I like the...
They literally destroyed the principal's car with a flagpole by running into it.
They say, oh, we've tried...
One of the guys were driving an army truck, and I'm sitting there going, like, how did they get...
smoking all that weed, that smoke was all out of it.
You're sitting there going, like, well, how... They're kids, how the fuck did they get afforded the army truck for?
Parents?
Parents.
They probably had to be rich parents. I don't know. I have no idea. There's not much story to tell. But the main plot after that whole... And the thing is that the principal don't do shit. He doesn't call the cops or nothing. He just takes them back to the room. And they say, well, you gotta write that. He said, what's the problem? They say, well, the school system sucks. And there's the...
Sucks dick.
Stack. Well, if you tell them it sucks dick, you go right ahead. But you got, Lisa's she's the smart one. She's the smart one. You got preppies. You got Brittany Strong. I think, or I don't know if it's her name, but the slut chick is played by the chick who plays Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. Then you have.
I did not even know that. That blew me away.
And then you have what's his face, the guy who the Samuel L. Jackson depressed lookalike guy.
Yeah.
He was happy when they were going down. He thought they were dying. He's like, yeah, let's get this ready.
You know, I honestly thought he was hitting up, what was it, heroin in his system until he said that.
It was insulin.
It was insulin. He was like, and you see Byers looking at him, and he's like, can I buy some of?
Not Byers, fucking Reggie. I don't know why. What the hell was that insulin when you're old? My dad and grandpa had that shit. But
my mom was on it also.
The main thing about this, the main plot of this film is that they think the school system sucks, and so Principal Moss wanted them to do a letter, which no one can do it, but Lisa does it, and it gets to the president's eyes, and then he calls the guy, was he the governor? Yeah, he was the governor. Senator. He was a senator of their state, and he's a conservative piece of shit. Because he's like, President, I forgot the president's name, but he says, what's that liberal whiz once a day, you know? Conservatives they're fucking assholes. See, liberals have there's far left, I'm sorry to be political for a minute, but more is, they're all the same, all puppety shit. I don't care, I'm just more of a I like some of the left policies. I don't care for abortion, though, I don't give a fuck about that. But, He's trying to sabotage him with that fucking old redneck. Get this key. This old redneck motherfucker from Bounty Burger to try to just sabotage this whole thing. And then they go on the trip. How Tommy Chong's the bus driver, Red.
Kills himself by overdosing.
I don't know how he overdosed.
That's basically what they.
Unless he did the horse tranquilizers. Yeah.
They said he overdosed, and they're like, "Nah, he didn't."
He partied himself.
So,
the school bus, in the gas station they go to, which they set up, the principal locked the room, and they steal all the fucking beer and shit. Oh, it's fucking every scene. And then they have the guy from Kids from the Hall. I forgot his name.
I like this movie because every character in the movie had a story. Every character. The principal had a story.
No, yeah, the teacher.
The school president, the stoners, everybody.
Yeah, the school president was a fucking dweeb.
It was well made, well crafted.
Yeah, it was great. But the guy from Kids in the Hall, he plays the crossing guard. I forgot his name, but he's a Star Trek fucking. He's in a Star Trek fantasy world. He's a fucking douche, though.
Like, you stop.
But yeah, and then they go to Washington D.C., which they go to the J. Hager.
Just one kid.
The fart, and the guy, because that's everything too. You got this stuff, and then the subplot you could say is that fucking because he got pissed off because Reggie called him a dickhead because he didn't know his fucking way around. So it's basically going to see the president, but having this fucking nerd. I don't know how the hell he had all the gas.
And the money for all that.
That's one thing you don't know in movies. Like, did you guys take a shit anywhere? Well, you saw what's his face. He took a piss out the window.
Right.
Stop. There's some
there's some waste being spilled on our vehicle.
It's just great. And then every scene that it is. The parties up in Washington D.C. with the old people. And then to the very end, they made which they took Mulaski. Mulaski's like the super retard.
PK-29.
And he wanted to find his Jap, and he found a Jap.
Asian.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
I'm gonna get me a blonde.
They're out there. They're out there.
They're out there. They're a rare breed.
But this movie, check this movie out. This movie's great.
If I see a fat guy like him coming towards me, I'd probably be scared as well, and I feel bad for that woman in the elevator.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, but
I was looking at the IMDb page of that.
5.
The television version had more scenes than the version that we watched.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, because like there's one scene where they ramped the bus and the car into the water. Well, the guy that was hiding in the quarry, I think that's what they call it. His inflatable thing, like sex doll, whatever, ended up getting popped, and they said that he had like a mental breakdown because of it on TV.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But just check it out. 1995 National Lampoon's senior trip. At the very end of the film, it did it. The end of it. I mean, because they tried to. That senator asshole tries to. He gets Malowski, who's not all the way there. He's made the challenge to work now. He just knows his shit. And he tries to fuck it up. He tries to sabotage it, and then President Moss. And then there's some other shit too when they're in the sex room and shit. You can check that out in the hotel room because the screen scene them. They fucking drunk that teacher to fuck the principals. He needed it anyway. It's stress relief.
It's funny how at the end they were doing like this little yearbook thing.
Yeah, and that's what I would say. Like the ending, like it just they tell the sender and the principal tells them to fuck off, go away, and I don't. It's just basically saying the school system sucks. That's just the whole plot here. And then at the very end, it just I wish it went back to like I wish it went back to like, but no, we get just this simple what happened in 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, like what,
and that's the only thing. That's pretty much the only thing I didn't care for this film was just like what's going on like after high school's over,
right.
like but no, all we got was the lazy way out. But I didn't care. That's the only negative I have in this film. It's funny, it's fucky, it's wacky. Go out and see it. It's
better than Breakfast Club.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Breakfast Club's better than this film. You can't. Yeah. This fucker. Oh well, in your land, yeah. He still thinks that the best movie in the whole world
is Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, there he is. Really?
Yes, because my parents wouldn't let me see it when I was a kid.
All right, we're out here. Peace.